buddy. Hello, my name is Shug. I know that because it says so on my hat. Out of the woods in northern Minnesota. Oh, hey, I'm kind of concentrating on these roots here of not tripping over them right now. Yeah. You know, I've just been kind of walking in the green tunnel for a while, and you just pop out into this view with Lake Superior, looking at the Sawtooth Range here in northern Minnesota, north of Lutsen, Datsun, Dietzen, Dutzen, ski area. This is a great view. I feel it deep down in the depths of my soul and my gut. A nice spot. Sitting down for I got myself some fancy green olives, and I have some just some really good made in America Irish extra sharp cheese, Tillamook. Extra sharp actually. So yeah, I'm out for a walk up here in northern Minnesota. I'm in the sort of in the Lutsen area. Lutsen, Datsun, Dietzen, Wutzen, Watzen, Butzen. Been walking maybe 3 hours at this point, and it's windy today. Pretty cool out. The temperature is like 66 degrees. 66 degrees! I haven't walked this little section that I'm on right now in quite a while. Got some good memories of it. And I got up a little bit late. Passed one man back a ways earlier, and I'd say he was more around my age, a gentleman in his 60s, probably past mid-60s like me, and he looked content. He looked very content. These are the olives I'm having right here. Those are my favorite. They're just like butter. Slightly salty, soft. They have the pit. I always think things taste better when they have the pit. Geez, this hike is really me taking a reprieve from working on my deck for the last month. My deck and the steps to the lake. And I've got most of all the hard deck stuff done, all the angles and stuff. So this is my little reward, and just to get away a while. Woo, buddy! Hey, Mr. B. I just love it when I can watch some pollination. These beautiful plants, just beautiful. This lavender color, the purple bud. It's some sort of American aster. It's in the aster family. Oh, buddy. As always, my ULA ohm toted me nice today. I had resewn this stretch pocket, really went in and sewed some patches to cover some tears because this thing's old. Yeah, that is the old ULA ohm 2.0, still going strong. hillbilly pot, cook kit, some clothes, whatnot, some stuff. The Majestic hammock. Corey's Majestic hammock. I like that this spot's got some grass. Several other, tent pads and camps up here, fire pits up that way. And I know they were having some bear problems one year, I think last year here. So this is the one site that actually has a place that's kind of like got a metal pole to hang your food at night. But I have the air sack. Oh, this fire pit's got some low benches. Man, I don't like a low bench. I can't get back up once I'm down. Well, glory be, it's the grade A fancy Donaker. Deep? Actually does not look overused, which is a good sign. Tonight I'm having a full meal. I'm going to stay focused and perform. I'm going to enjoy the meal and carry on. I'm going to carry on to sleep. It's a real field meal. A real field meal. Anyway, this meal is one of the Norwegian meals that Jonas from Amok Hammock gave me when I was in Denmark at the big first European hang, which I'm going to be going back to this coming year. Same time, same place, April. And really fun to have a real field meal. Geiling med linser og lime. It's a chicken and lime meal, dry tech. Pretty pumped about it. Even more pumped about one of the Norwegian candy bars, the Stratos. There's a blue cow, and there is some airy looking chocolate with chocolate bubbles coming out. Bobler of Glade. Yo, yo, everybody, welcome to the stage tonight. Bobler of Glade. What up, everybody? You gotta get up, you gotta get down, you gotta go in a fjord. Yeah, we need more fjord. Fjord, more fjord. Real field meal, real field meal. Well, I tried, and that was after a 5-hour drive and getting up early. I was at the trailhead by like 1:30, so, later than usual, but not that late. And just really enjoyed the walk today. It wasn't bad, I felt good. It just felt good, and it's cold. It's chilly. I had to put my Shug hat on. I'm glad I threw it in. It's like 59 degrees and windy right now. If you think I'm joking I'm not. 59 degrees. No, I got my Helle knife that I got in Denmark. They were one of the sponsors, but they're a Norwegian knife company. I love this knife. So when I got back from the Danish Outdoor Festival last year in the first Euro hang, got home and I was showing Meg, all the stuff that I got. People were coming and they were bringing me candy, and the Christian and Lars gave us gifts. And the night of the very first night before the thing started, when we had the Viking hut dinner, they let us all choose a knife, and I chose this little knife. That is sweet. Got a birch handle. It's very sharp. So I got home and I showed Meg this knife, and she said, "I'd like to have that." And I went, "I don't know about that. I didn't really offer you the knife." And she said, I want a little personal new kitchen knife. And I didn't want to give this up. I said, you can have anything else. You can have all the candy, but you can't have this little knife. So her birthday was coming. It was August 8th. And I ordered one of these, and I had it sitting around the house for 2 months to give to her on her birthday, and she was totally surprised by it. So now we put the sheath in a drawer, but the knife stays up on our magnetic knife rack, and it has become probably, other than cutting big things like cabbage, one of our main little knives now. And maybe because it's super sharp, but maybe because it is just so beautiful. Cuts you surgically. I know that. Times 2. Times 2. So when Jonas gave me this meal, it's part of their field ration kit, because Norwegians have to do military service. It's not a volunteer thing, it's a requirement. So they give them these really nice meal packs. So when I opened this meal at home to pack it, I just took the dinner out. But what you get is I cut the label off just to know everything that's in there. So, you know, there was a, there's some instant coffee. There is a, right here, a little piece of spearmint gum. I'm saving all this for lunch. There is a packet of oat biscuits. This is what I really like. This is I just love it. It's a liver pate. It's just a little tin, and don't you just love the face on that kid? He's so happy. But a little tin of liver pate. And then there is a real on-the-go blueberry bar, which I'm kind of thinking about eating right now, pre-dinner. There is also reti koppen, which means ready to go, and it's a pack of hot chocolate, Toro, which I'm going to have, you know, I'm going to have that after dinner because I kind of forgot hot chocolate. There is a pouch. This is an energy drink with the taste of peach. And then there is a plastic spoon. I didn't bring that, but a wet wipe right there. So you get a lot of good stuff. I mean, in the Norwegian Army for these field rations. So right here on the pack, pretty small. So what it says is, protect yourself and the environment. Remember to keep your operations secure. So they're all secure in Sector Norway. Waste left in the field may compromise your unit. Treat empty pouch as general waste. I'm General Waste, troops, and I want you to not compromise your unit. And I mean that in more ways than one. Think about it. Woods are so green. Sun is getting low, but there's still coming in hot and bright up in those trees. That's beautiful. And I'm just content hanging out here in the old Majestic. This trip feels earned, so I can just be out here and relax. And this site has just been quiet, other than there's two trees up there creaking. I used to call that tree squeak, and forever now I'll call it a witch's fiddle, because one of my subscribers here, I can't remember his name, said I had mentioned tree squeak in some video, and he said, yeah, my grandfather always called that a witch's fiddle. And I went, man, that is the perfect description for it. So, you know, I've just called it the witch's fiddle from now on, and the witch has just been playing me a little sort of discordant tune in a high key, kind of like a B flat or B. It's almost cocoa time, cocoa time in the wood. Gonna do old Sugar the third person some good. Yes, sir. There's a pretty boy. Right is for the count. Boils is pretty. I always thought that. Man, look at that. That looks and smells good, not even being cooked. Real field meal. Real field meal. What say you join me, Shug, of the third person, while I try the Norwegian Arctic field ration lime chicken. Yum yummity yum yum. Wow. That is very good. Almost creamy. There's rice in there, some red pepper. This is super good. Really good. Good job, Norway. Oh yeah, and thanks again, Jonas. I appreciate these. I savor them. They're real fun to have with me. Because there's nothing I like better than a real field meal. A real field meal. Now the dinner has been cleared. Let's take a look at the Stratos Melkes Chocolade, which, I know candy, that means milk chocolate. Oh, I love chocolate that's shaped like this. That just means something to me. You can already see the air in it. Very good milk chocolate. A little different bite than like the British Aero bar. It has like a little high shot, great mouthfeel, very chocolatey, light, yet firm. The outside's kind of hard, the middle's kind of soft, and then just sort of bursts away in your mouth. Delightful. Goodness gracious. I'm going to give that 5 shugs. That's a great bar. But thank you for being here with me on this. Hey, again, if I don't say it enough, all of you folks that subscribe and watch, thank you. That have been watching all these years. I think I'm in my, well, it's been since 2007. I've been at it a while. I may be a little bit on the backslide, you know, nothing lasts forever, but all of you that keep watching, and new watchers, really appreciate it. Thank you. From the heart of my bottom, I thank you. I'm packing all my food and my garbage, cook kit. Just because this was an area that had a bear problem, I may as well just put the cook kit in there too. I don't do that a lot, maybe 10% of the time if it feels needed. Like if it's an area that has been squandered and abused by animals, bears mainly. And I'll put that in there because that's got all that food smell. And then I will brush my teeth there, put my toothpaste in there. Well, good night everybody. It's time for me to do what I really like doing, and that's laying back in the hammock and getting myself some deep slumber. I mean, going into some REM cycles, or deeper than that. I am hoping to get 10 hours of sleep, and then go down south past Lutsen for a night or two, depending on how it works out. I can't really know what's going to happen yet, but I walked strong today and I felt good, so that's my report. All secure in Sector 7. I woke at about 6:45, so I did get 10 hours of sleep. Now I patiently await the Medaglia d'Oro Instant Espresso, at least the water. It's not Medaglia d'Oro until it's in my mug. Beautiful, beautiful morning. Whoa. Quiet night, windy, 55 degrees right now. And that's all I've got the brain power to tell you. Until I hit some Medaglia d'Oro Instant Espresso. Oh, glory. I feel the Medaglia d'Oro doing its job already. And I'm just having one Pap Tat this morning, wrapped individually in some tin foil, and that ended up being a strawberry frosted Pop-Tart. And I've been searching around for Pop-Tarts since since the demise of the peanut butter Pop-Tart, which it does not seem that Kellogg's is bringing those back, and it's just not the same. You know, I tried making those peanut butter Pop-Tarts once, peanut butter chocolate ones, but it didn't taste like a Pop-Tart. It tasted like some kind of baked delight. And it's kind of the Pop-Tart for me is the nostalgia of camping when I was young and being a Boy Scout. And it's just a chance to eat something that you never eat at home. But now I'm heading back down the way I came yesterday,
back through Lutsen and going south from there. I'm going to sit here and swing and sway and enjoy the day. I think that's important.
There is the majestic hammock with the beaners, and here are the straps in this one. Corey's strap kit is strap system, and the bug net is in here. And there's my foot for reference. Well, yes sir, I'm on my way, about to hit the trail. It's 8:45 in the morning. Clean camp. I thank my trees, they held me. It is 60 degrees, overcast, little breeze, some high gusts, and I feel great, man. I feel rested. Just did a little stretching here. My parts feel well. My heart is warm. 10 hours of sleep. I'm so happy about that. Didn't think about my deck or angles at all while I slept. Had some good dreams in the old majestic hammock. Had the 40-degree Wilderness Logics underquilt, and you know, Marty died several years back, so that company's not in existence anymore. Used my Hammock Gear 30-degree top quilt, my DIY Black Crow tarp, and that combination right there put me into deep slumber. So I'm feeling happy, so off we go, heading back down south through Lutsen and south of there. All secure in Sector 7. Woo, buddy! I'm feeling, man. But I am shug. With the touch of peace.
Theseus, Tasius, Racnusius, Pausius.